Traders, happy weekend. Well, it should be the weekend for most people, I think, even if it's the middle of the night. It is just past midday, Saturday. I'd still probably call it morning for me. I got up a little while ago after I worked night shift as well. So unrealized profit-wise, guys, it is, what is that, about 1.5% or so? Not quite. So 1.2% in unrealized loss currently. So I'm still in the Euro Aussie and I'm still in the USD yen. And it's been a pretty interesting week, actually. It's interesting to see how the USDCAD reversed as well. I was in this, I got out late last week accidentally, but it would have actually hit the trailing exit anyway, so I got a little lucky there. But really, I like to follow the plan, so that was a little disappointing. But again, unrealized 1.2% down. Euro Aussie, as you can see, I got in here. It didn't actually move big enough to warrant me moving the stop loss to break even. Would have been taken out anyway, but we'll see how this goes. Connor, my trading accountability buddy from Australia as well, he's shorted this, so it's an interesting little situation. Now we'll see what happens, whether or not we see a bounce, but a lot of weakness there, especially the end of the week. Pretty telling. I mean, if we go to the daily chart, we'll see how that looks. Yeah, right there, I think, is what the trigger was for him. That's what we call a kangaroo tail. That's in the literature that I've learned. You call it whatever you want, but pretty sweet little trade. So that red line's my stop loss, so it's not looking particularly healthy, but that is trading, ladies and gentlemen. That is what it's all about. If anyone says they're winning all the time, I would sincerely question that a little bit. I'd be like, whoa. And USD yen is sort of ended a little bit of consolidation. You know, recently you'd say it's bounced off the low 105s or the mid 105s, and it's definitely bullish right now. But again, I'm not doing anything to the trade, and that's probably going to be the video. There's not really a lot to talk about either. You know, you win some, you lose some. It looks to me like if I had to give an opinion at gunpoint, I would say Euro Aussie is probably going to be a losing trade. That's about, I know that is 2% of risk. It's like $10 something. So not the end of the world though. I mean, the trade actually had been looking good, but there's not really a lot to talk about. Let's have a look and see what the euro is doing. Euro not doing a lot, honestly. There's no trade there for me. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Scott Andrews, currency trader. I'm a trend trader as well. I base my setups off the 1 day and the 4-hour time frame. I take the trade and execute it off the 4-hour price action. So we'll just have a little peruse, see how everything ended for the week. It's not going to be a long video, pound. No, none of it. No, it looks good. Aussie yen I've been watching a little bit. That was for a potential sell around here, but had a bounce, and you know, it's just what I really look for is, you know, you want to sell in a weakness. You want to sell into stuff like that. You really want it to close near the low as well. But there wasn't anything good. I mean, really, you could sell it. I could have sold it probably there, but I was already in 3 positions at that time, so I was fully loaded, and that would have come and hit the stop loss anyway. So I'll probably not move to break even. Maybe I set my stop loss at the 55-day moving average. It's that simple. That's how I do it. So pound yen. Viewer had a question about that. Again, when it's like this, you just backtest more, you develop your strategy, you just, you know, backtest, and, you know, we go back on trades and see how they're going. You don't really dwell on this. I mean, sometimes there's a lot of trades. Like January was pretty epic. You know, there was a lot going on. One point I was in about 8% unrealized profits. So for me, that's a lot. I appreciate some guys doing 20% a month. But for me, 8% I was like, wow. I mean, a lot went back to break even, but it was still around a 4.5% month. So February was down 2%. March is looking pretty good. March might be break even. We'll see. The Euro, Aussie, and the USD might run through this month as well. But other than that, guys, that's it. No real setups that I can see. And again, I will have another video, probably not tomorrow. I will try and do some back testing tonight and tomorrow, and I might put some stuff up and explain my strategy in a little more detail. And then if we have a trade pop up, I can explain my thesis behind it and everything like that. But guys, thank you for watching and have a great weekend. Bye for now.